And here I
It's
am.
nearly time for afternoon tea.
Oh. Okay. I don't even know where did I stop. What do I have here? There's something to be collected. Okay, I'll take that. Take that, take that. Take everything I can. Penny said, come on. Okay. How am I supposed to collect them there? Too far away. It's here somewhere. Guess I need to climb more. Right? Well, that's weird. Oh, there we are. Oh no! Okay. And I did it. Guess I'm gonna head out towards...
Freeze!
I'm just gonna collect everything I can. Oh! Ah, yes. Escaped. That's a bit unfortunate. Okay, we have these fire guys. Again.
Dodge this!
Okay. I am killing them relatively easy for some reason. Okay, that happened. Alrighty then. Some items. Oh, my nose. Come on. Those. What's this? Sweet flower. Okay. Huh? What's that? Oh, birds. Oh, sweet flowers. Ah. back to the city.
Where is it? Should we tell him?
Windblade!
Have you heard of Dandelion Sea? There's this book I read. It says that somewhere in Mondstadt there is a big sea of dandelions. It even has little talking foxes in it. I want to know what talking to animals is like. I've only seen a guy in green clothes and white socks talk to animals before. Happened to bump into him. I told Mom how awesome he was, but that guy said that I was mistaken.
Forget it.
Should we tell him? Or not?
We can go on like this. These dandelions, see, there's no way to find it, is there? It's a fairy tale, a fantasy, but should I tell him or shouldn't I? That may be so, but humans can never leave their fantasies aside. Only if we dream can we have hope, and with hope comes opportunity. Surely you haven't forgotten that snowy day in Snezhnaya, when you were my boar princess and I was your wolf pup. Presley, just as we once dreamed to ascend to Celestia. No, even now, indeed, even for another moment, let's allow little Sage to enjoy the fantasies of his youth. Of course,
Come on. Where is it?
just let him. Or, I might be capable to find out how to help him. Is that even possible? Bring that green guy in white socks. Possible? Yes.
Windblade!
Can't I just use sword? No, it doesn't work.
Dodge this!
No, just wind. Whoa.
Windblade!
Wind blade.
Welcome to Mondstadt.
Thank you.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
I'm kidding. The receptionist here at the Adventurers Guild. It's my job to assign quests to Mondstadt's adventurers and provide intelligence support. The Adventurers Guild is open for business all year round. What does the Adventurers Guild do? The Adventurers Guild is an organization that was set up to support all of Teyvat adventurers all across the 7 nations. We provide a platform to help newcomers adjust to the adventurer lifestyle while also supporting veteran adventurers and allowing them to adventure more freely. The guild collates whatever all the complex word of mouth information it receives and redistributes it in the form of quests and adventures assigned to. Okay.
Ad Astra Ab.
Can we now go back to where I really came? Thank you. Hello. Really nice of you. I guess I'm just gonna follow my quest right now. Oh shit, I'm in trouble. Ah.
Have you
Well.
heard? The storm terror crisis.
Many of us heard it. Hello, doggy. Doggy dog. Go to cathedral with 20. It looks good. Dun, 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 dun. What's this? Achievement. Okay. Righty then. What did I do? Stop on a base mage for a journey. Okay. I did that as well. Developers have recently discovered an issue with the effect of Zugli passive talent resonant waves, whereby when the J shield takes damage it may not fortify as expected. Developers are working hard to fix this issue. It is expected to be fixed in update on 20. Okay. Sincerely apologize to travelers for any inconvenience caused by this issue. We will distribute the corresponding compensation after the issue is fixed. Well, okay. Why is my not mail? Thank you. Let's move on. There's something to be picked. Pine cone.
Anything the knights can do for you?
Hello.
So this Holy Lyre de Hamel is...
One of the most treasured items in Mondstadt. It's the lyre that Barbados used to play. With it, perhaps I can help Dvalin draw his gentle nature back out of this nightmare he's going through.
Will it really stop Storm Terror from causing more damage?
Of course! I'm the best bard in the world. There's not a single song I do not know, no matter if it's from the past, present, or future. Look me in the eyes. Do you not find me trustworthy?
So how can we get the Holy Lyre?
It's said that it's enshrined deep within the cathedral, somewhere safe. I'll go take a look around. You can come if you want.
Guess I will.
Let me handle this. Hello there, sister.
May the Animo God bless you, young bard. How can I help you?
Actually, I know a secret that can save Mondstadt from its current predicament.
Oh, what a blessing from the god of Animo. But you should report that to the Knights of Favonius. Why have you come to me?
Because you, dear sister, are able to help. I'd like to borrow the Holy Lyre. With it, I'll be able to help Storm Terror.
Please see yourselves out.
What?
It's a vicious dragon indeed, but once the acting Grand Master makes up her mind, nothing can stand in the Knight's way.
That's simply not acceptable. Wouldn't Storm Terror end up getting killed that way?
That foolish beast betrayed the winds. Not even the god of Animo themselves would forgive it.
Please, I beg of you.
I'm afraid not, little bard. Strange. Somehow I feel so bad rejecting this sweet child.
Then, I guess I'm left with no other choice. I cannot hide anymore. My disciples, rejoice! Behold, the god of Animo, Barbados, has descended.
What?
Shocked, aren't you? Don't you just want to cry out and rejoice? How does it feel to finally meet the god you've been serving?
If there's nothing else, I'll be going back to handle the cathedral's paperwork now.
Wait!
What? What is going on?
Huh? She didn't even bat an eyelid. But I have at least learned what I wanted to know. She didn't deny that the cathedral is enshrining the Holy Lyre. Now, since you're the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius, maybe you can give it a shot.
Barbados bless you. I know you. You and Amber saved Mondstadt that day. So what brings you here? Tasks from the acting Grand Master, is that so? Not that I don't trust you. It's just that a suspicious bard came looking to borrow the Holy Lyre as well. He's full of nonsense and even called himself Barbados. He must be up to something. There are regulations in place for the use of the Holy Lyre. Currently, it's only used in Ludi Harpastum. Signed documents from the Grand Master, Seneschal, and Community Representative are all required. So, may I see the document from the Knights of Favonius? A signed document is required. Without it, there's not much I can do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really am quite busy as of late.
So I guess I need to go for documents.
It didn't work. I knew it.
You knew it?
I just wanted to know how influential the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius is. You see, the best warrior should always be presented with the best sword. And yet here we are. Does the story not make for a fitting ballad?
So what are you trying to say? That we're not good enough?
No, that's not it. More of a commentary regarding Mondstadt's inability to see the warrior standing right before its very eyes. Very well. Looks like borrowing it is not going to be possible. We're simply going to have to steal it.
Oh,
Today
damn.
we stand for free will. Come now, speak up. That's what free will is for. Look at you, sidetracked from the start. But seriously, you're more suitable for the job than I. Aside from singing, I don't really have any other talents. Besides, if I was caught, I'd have no one to right the grave injustice of my arrest.
How can it be a grave injustice if you got caught stealing red-handed?
But things are different for you. You are the superstar of the Knights of Favonius. You have made contributions to Mondstadt. Should you get caught, you would easily be able to talk your way out of it. The guards here, it seems they're off duty throughout the night. If we manage to seize this opportunity, it should be smooth sailing from here.
Stop mentioning us getting caught!
What do you say? Yes. Seems I did mention that. Your point being? Why does your decision hinge upon whether or not I am a god?
Paimon will fill you in on her background story when we get the time.
Huh?
Open the Paimon menu. Enter the time menu. Move the hand to the time you want to wait until and press confirm. Is this or this? Let's try here. What? I guess I did it. Eighteen to 6.
Don't be shy. Go!
Go where? I guess I'm going in the right place. I'm not sure. Infiltrate the base. How am I supposed to do that? I can't crouch. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, sneaking. Okay. What's he do? I guess that means he is in vicinity to see me. I think I'm gonna take that path as soon as he goes back. Or is there two of them? Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Go check that out.
Who are you?
What?
She disappeared.
Freeze! What are you doing here?
No, run!
Okay. I guess we're in trouble. Big one.
Oh no! We're busted! Run!
What? Follow me.
Oh damn it. I guess I did it.
Master D. Luke, this is this week's accounts.
The disaster has greatly affected business.
Well, let's hope it all ends soon.
Hi! We'd like a seat at your, least conspicuous table.
The second floor has fewer customers. You'd be less conspicuous up there. But aren't you a bard? Why not sit front and center?
Let's save the paid performance for next time. We'll be heading up now. See you in a bit.
Hey, keep an eye on them. There's something strange about that bard. I'll go ask around.
Ask who exactly?
The protectors of Mondstadt.
What'd you like?
I guess I'm supposed to go up.
Master D-Luke, have you seen two thieves around?
What happened? Why have you mobilized so many guards?
Haven't you heard, Master D-Luke? Two thieves are trying to steal the Holy Lyre.
Oh? How odd.
Isn't it? The Holy Lyre is a treasure that was played by the god of animal themselves. Such a precious piece of cultural heritage.
Why would one want to steal something they can't sell off? Would pay better to steal from my sellers.
Huh?
Sorry, off topic. Believe they headed that way.
Understood. Thank you, Master D-Luke.
Okay.
Today, I think I'll have a glass of...
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the counter.
something cold.
Right. I want answers.
Let me finish my drink first. I'll pay you. Well, with a performance.
It's not about money. You seem too young to be drinking.
No need to worry. When I started drinking, you were still... You want to ask, who's this? Am I right? He is Master DeLuke, the boss of... the owner of this tavern. He's very famous. By the way, his dandelion wine is one of my favorites. Though most of the time I can only afford a bottle or two.
I just heard about some thieves from the guards. For the record, I like your guts for trying to steal the Holy Lyre de Hamel, even if you are fools. But we don't often get to see people like you.
It wasn't us that stole it. The real thief is still out there.
This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone so aspiring steal Mondstadt's sacred treasure?
Hotshot? Oh, so it's you. So, you and the Bard are close friends? Well, despite only being a passing traveler, you still offered your help to Mondstadt in its time of need. A shame you joined the Knights. The Knights of Favonius. Inefficient right from beginning to end. And towards the Fatui, weak and conservative. Forget it. I don't feel like talking about it.
Seems you don't really like the Knights of Favonius.
Just differences in approach is all. I have my own hopes for this city. Now, answers. Why did you steal the Holy Lyre?
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights of Favonius.
That's fine. I somehow always end up implicated in their affairs.
If I tell you the story with a performance, will you believe me?
It depends. I'll make my own judgment.
Then will I get paid?
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 Mora and the Holy Lyre. It all depends on your story.
Very well. Let me put on a show.
What did I just witness? This is confidential information. Why did you let me know?
Why? Perhaps the winds are changing. What say you, Master Diluc?
Interesting. Give me some time. I'll organize some contacts. Outlander, as one of the knights, it seems you're not a suspect. Blonde is the only description on the wanted poster. You should be safe. As for the Bard, however, it'd be better if you stayed in the tavern.
No problem. I like taverns.
Okay. Let's meet here tonight after the tavern closes.
Leave the tavern? Okay.
Remember, don't forget our meeting tomorrow night.
I actually have to remember that. Is it possible that the game is not gonna, like, remind me? Possible. Wait till the tavern is closed 0026. Okay, I guess I'm gonna speed the time, just as the last time. This is not right. Oh, I did it wrong. Stop. Stop! I did it wrong. No. This is nighttime. Okay. Whatever. I'm confused. Let's go. We're looking for a missing young female. Has blonde hair. Wears exotic clothes and information assistance greatly welcomed. Please report to Outrider Amber with any information you may have. Many thanks. Okay. Just let me in. guess quest continues from here.
You're here.
Yes, I am. What's wrong?
Wait, you're...
Gee.
Well, first of all, I contacted more than one person. Secondly, she came here as Jean herself, not as the acting Grandmaster. A Jean you would never see, even as an honorary knight.
What a surprise. I heard about the Holy Lyre, but I never suspected it was you. So, the sound of the Holy Lyre can purify Storm Terror and return it to normal? Is that true?
That's right. Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line to try and resolve this Storm Terror issue. Now that's the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius I'm talking about.
Feels like we're breaking the law, though.
I understand this kind of absurd explanation is hard to believe. But we can ask the bard to play the song again to try and persuade...
I believe you.
To persuade our stubborn command... Wait, what?
I can't think of any reason for Dvalin's betrayal, given it was once one of the Four Winds. However, if it was poisoned in the battle over Mondstadt all those years ago, and then corrupted by the Abyss Mage after it woke up, we can't really blame it. But as acting Grandmaster, I obviously cannot make such a statement publicly. Diplomatic pressure from the Fatui makes it hard for us to seek a peaceful resolution to the Storm Terror issue. People would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation. That's why I can only do this in private.
That's one of the reasons I don't like the Knights of Favonius. What surprises me is that you would believe in Outlander so easily.
My cautious and meticulous superior, even you trust him, don't you, sir?
I already told you not to call me sir. Never mind. We don't often get to work together after all.
Sir?
Wow, this is really awkward.
I have a rough idea of where the Holy Lyre de Himmel is.
Nice recovery. She's really talented at changing the subject.
The conflict between Mondstadt and Snezhnaya stems from the conflict between the Seven Nations and their respective gods. The Cryo-gods Fatui seem to be after the Animo god's power. Right. If the Knights of Favonius publicly prevented an attempt on Dvalin's head, then the only other way to affect the Animo god's power is to take the Holy Lyre.
The number of Fatui that have come to Mondstadt is far from limited. I've already managed to coerce a few reports out of them.
Diluc has determined that the Holy Lyre is not being held in the Goth Grand Hotel. I imagine they don't want to leave something stolen in a place where it could be so easily found.
Paimon gets it. If too much of a scene gets made, then it becomes a big diplomatic issue.
Such is the diplomacy between the Seven Nations. Outlander, ready to go?
I'm ready.
Jean just said the Fatui are trying to take Dvalin's power for the Cryo God. I fear this might fall short of their true intentions. I think they intend to use Barbados' connection to the wind to draw him out. Just like Lisa traced the source of the storm to the temples.
The god of Animo? Hasn't been seen for more than 1,000 years. What makes you think that's their intention?
Oh...
Forget it. I don't like having to pry. Here, take this.
What is it?
A disguise to protect your identity. Put it on before you run into the Fatui. Unfortunately, there's still one of Mondstadt's allies. At least that's the facade we're maintaining. Our actions are going to get them stirred up. Better to not implicate yourself on a personal level.
So how do I use that disguise that I was given to? How do I use disguise? Maybe it will pop up. Oh, there's
Finding someone to chat to would be better.
quite land to cover. We have so fast travels there. I actually do. Let's go there. Jesus, I love coffee. Oh, look at you. Well, hello.
Cool it.
What was that? This is where I'm supposed to go. Aha. Some sort of dungeon, I guess. Retrieve the holy lyre from their Himmel, whatever. Start. Guess I'm gonna choose a team right now. I need all of you. Recommended elements. Yep, I have them all. Be nice to check out what combo damages I can do, which I didn't check out yet. Oh, I get to play with this guy? Oh, it's a trial. What does he do? Is that fire? Guess it is. Whoop. No, I was too far. But I guess I did it without using powers. What do we have here? Chest, thank you. Whoa! So wait a second. Thank you. Interrogate the guard? What?
No, no, no! Don't eat me! You're human? The entire floor's defenses have been broken. I thought it was the Abyss Order attacking.
Should I lie?
How did you guys know the liar's here? The place it's being kept is locked up tight. If you're after the key, keep going further into the ruins, but don't come after me. I don't know which one of the guards has it, but I'm sure you can find the guards and find out for yourselves.
This guy looks like he's about to wet himself.
You just worry about yourselves. One of the 11 is already in Mondstadt. Signora, when she gets her hands on you, she's gonna string you up and torture you. When that time comes, don't you dare say a word about me.
Okay.
Did he say Senora? What a strange name.
Number 8 of the 11 goes by the name Senora. The fact that the Fatui can run amok across the 7 nations like they do is entirely because of the 11. We need to act quickly before she gets wind of what's going on.
All right. What now? Okay, finding the guards and stuff. Door of resurrection activated. What? Uh-huh. I know.
Who are you? How'd you get in here? Never heard of that association before. What are you lot doing here? That lie's way too obvious. You really haven't got anything better? And just how do you plan to borrow it? Think you can look down your nose at me, huh? The will of Snezhnaya is as solid as the permafrost. I will not yield.
What?
There you are, eavesdropper. The more, the merrier.
Yeah. Disappear! Oh, so sorry. Cool it. Ah!
No escape! Let me amuse myself.
Freeze!
Spin blade!
The more, the merrier. Let me amuse myself a little. Over here. The more, the merrier. Blink. Let me amuse myself a little. Look at me. He says the key is in here. Shall we try another room?
Try another room. Didn't I activate it? Oh, I did. This is another room. Let's go here. And see what happens. Oh, great.
Oh, so sorry. Cool it!
Freeze!
Okay, what did we get? Carrot.
Seems like we turned this room inside out. But no key.
Did I really
Move
just
on to
get...
another room.
I got a carrot. Wow, okay. Let's try a top floor. Oh, there's a guard.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Ah! Did you already beat all the other guards?
Just a second.
What? I'm not scared of you. A debt collector will come to my aid. Fine. Not like I have a choice anyway. All right. You're free to go. But I don't have the key, unfortunately. You'll have to ask the next guard you come across.
Okay.
Says the key isn't here. Shall we try another room?
This is weird.
There's one room left that we haven't tried. Surely the key must be in there.
Alrighty then. What's this?
Cool it. No escape.
Yeah, fire can't do damage on fire. So
What's the
I
hurry?
guess I need you.
Cool it. Freeze.
What? What's that? Oh, come on, climb. But what's down? There's something here. Potato. Hold this room designed just to get a potato. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's do this.
Where did you rats scurry out from?
What?
Signora's not going to tolerate this kind of interference in our affairs. So I'll be the one to take care of you. Save her the trouble of having to deal with you herself. Prepare yourself! Burn! So soon!
Disappear!
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
No escape!
You're in for a little...
Wind blade!
No escape!
Time for retribution!
Dodge this.
Prepare yourself!
What's the hurry? Dodge this.
So soon! No escape!
Don't push your luck. Freeze.
No escape.
Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all. Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all. I didn't know you were such a slacker. Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.
And I'm back again. Apologies if someone was waiting. It is a Father's Day, so kids were having fun with me.
Finally, the lyre is back in safe hands. Where did that guy go, though? He was here a second ago.
Senora is going to end you. The songs bards sing of your demise will be so terrifying. The people of Mondstadt will never sleep again for the nightmares they give them.
Big talk for a guy who still ran off in the end. Chicken.
Okay. Back to tavern. Alrighty then. Oh, we are low on health and should do something about it. Let's see first which achievement I have completed. Fail to borrow the holy relic, but learn of the knight's dilemma. Okay. I did it. Break an electrocystin mage's shield. Have no clue when did I do that, but first of all, I wanted characters to heal them a bit. What are these? Clothes? What's the difference? It's just cosmetics, so why bother? No, this is now how I was doing this. I need to party. No, this is not it either. Gee, I forgot how to do that. Inventory? B? Yeah. There's a food. Max HP to select a character and regenerates HP every 5 seconds. Not there. I guess I'm gonna use this one on this one. Confirm. There. They are all healed now. I guess that makes me ready for the next. Pine cone. What's the pine cone for? Mushrooms. Okay, I'm gonna fast travel probably. What's this? A flower blossom known as a revelation, which grows from the ley lines in response to someone's desire for battle. Perhaps the treasure within it can help one recall the perils that they experienced before. Oh. Now I want to check it out. I want to check it out now. Okay, people are unfollowing me. That's not a good sign.
Catch the wind.
I can't blame them, I guess. Ah. Oh, come on. So, what do we have here? What's that? Touch the ley line opening. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, so sorry.
Oh.
Don't push your luck.
Oh.
Cool it. Don't push. Spin blade. Dodge this. What's the hurry?
I guess I got a few things. That was... oh. The ley line blossom to claim a reward. I don't know. I have no clue what I just did, but do hope it's worth it. There's another one? What's this? Okay. I thought it was gonna attack me for a moment. Wrong button. I guess I didn't collect enough. There's another one of those things.
Freeze! Freeze! Freeze!
Okay.
Dodge this! What's the hurry? This moment will be frozen in time.
Come on. Okay.
Dodge this! Cool it! Freeze! Freeze! Wind blade! Oh, so sorry.
No one escapes my sight.
You're in for...
Dodge this!
Might want to update your game, heads up. What do you mean? New update came up? Huh. Maybe this like final challenge or something? Maybe I should heal up. Yep, there it is.
Let's spark things up a little.
Freeze! Ah! Don't push your luck.
Come a little closer.
Freeze! Oh, so sorry. What's the hurry? Dodge this! What's the hurry? Freeze! Dodge this! Wind blade!
I guess I did it. This is not the final one, so I guess I'm supposed to follow it out. I have no clue what we're not. There we are. I guess it's gonna be same as the blue ones. I'm gonna complete 3 of these and then something's gonna happen. I don't know. Let's see. Why am I lagging all of a sudden? Whoa! I don't even see.
I'll race you there.
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite. Disappear! What? Freeze!
No one escapes my sight.
Cool it!
Come a little.
Freeze! Oh, so sorry. Wind blade! this.
Ooh. Let's collect these first. How do I know how much do I have? I'm confused a bit. Okay, and there's the third one. Might be that I was right. 3 of each. Let's see what happens if I complete that. I don't really need to heal, so... I just hope it's not too far. Oh my god, why? This is where the one of the fights were. Look at these guys guarding the area. Oh, come on, stop lagging. Really? Game? Come on. What's this supposed to be? Start challenge, not now. Oh, lagging so much, Jesus Christ. Really? Wow. I can't believe that I'm lagging this much. Jesus Christ, what's going on? So random, Jesus. What? Just disappeared like that.
Freeze!
chest. How far till I get to that challenge? Jesus. Whoa.
Cool it.
Thank you. Might do is this as well. It's on my pad, so.
Dodge this. What's the hurry?
Jesus.
What's the hurry?
Oh, damn it. Alrighty then. I guess I finally came here. So they are all frost. Yes.
Let it rain.
Come a little closer. Come a little closer.
Dodge this.
Dum. Where are you, Christ? Okay. What are those pumpkins? Oh, I need to collect that.
Cool it.
Come on. You're gonna lead me somewhere. But where? Greetings, ghost. Oh, I'm gonna follow you for eternity? Really? Thank God. Thank you. What do we have here? Healthy ingredients. Thank you.
What's the hurry?
Well, I want to finish it quicker. I guess. I don't even know. No, don't. Really?
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Well, oh, because of rain.
Dodge this.
But then we have. Have this.
Freeze. What's the hurry? This moment will be frozen.
Let's spark things up a little.
Dodge this. Freeze.
Oh, come on.
Freeze. What's the hurry?
And is this the last one? Seems like. I'm not even sure, right? No, what's going on? There's more challenges? Okay, how many of them are there? Is there any kind of explanation? I guess I'm just gonna go and try to finish them. I don't know. Next one. Feels like it's going forever. Okay, I have a fast travel somewhere around here. There. Remove gem. Oh, it's not far from here. I don't know what's the point of beating so many of these. There's no explanation. Cancel navigation. I don't want to do them anymore, for now at least. Character ascend. I'm still missing. Oh, I'm not? So why? Are you serious? I'm gonna unlock new talent, but I need to be adventurer rank 15. That's a bit.
Come on.
That's not okay. Why are you stopping me from ascension? Rank 15. I'm 12. gonna take some time to reach 15. I'll guess. Okay. I'm gonna listen for now. Okay, tavern. No, not bored.
Go ahead and pick up some new pieces from Schultz's blast.
You've got it.
Welcome back. Oh, this is the Holy Lyre. You managed to retrieve it. The pattern of flowing wind carved on the rosewood, and the strings still feel cool to the touch, too. Ah, the memories.
What do you think, Venti? Can you summon Dvalin?
Although this lyre is the real thing, I doubt that it's going to work. As you can see, the lyre has been through 1,000 years of history. Its animal power has run dry. In this condition, you couldn't play music fit for even Diluc's tavern with it.
Bards fight to get on the stage of my tavern. Don't make assumptions.
Is that really important right now, Master Diluc? And you! Did you just borrow the Holy Lyre to play music for drunkards to hear? What do you mean?
Anyway, we won't be able to call Dvalin with it. The lyre itself is fine, but the strings... You're up, Outlander. Relax, it's not broken. It's just that the intensity of its animal power has greatly diminished. Do you still have Dvalin's teardrop crystal with you? Great! Try to use it on the Holy Lyre.
Huh.
It worked as expected.
This youthful glow.
Praising yourself? Really?
I was talking about the Holy Lyre.
Thanks to our traveler friend having purified the crystal, the Holy Lyre won't continue to lose power. That said, its power is far from replenished. It'd be great if we could get more tears. I can surmise that Dvalin will already be crying, suffering alone in some deserted place.
Dvalin.
Poor baby.
This is not something that an honorary knight can accomplish alone. I will mobilize the rest of the knights to assist. When you get the teardrop crystal, please let our honorary knight perform the purification process.
Heroes supporting each other and setting out on a journey together. How exciting! Let me come up with a song for you.
Is that all you're going to do? Just sing?
Wouldn't be much of a bard if I didn't, now would I?
You're so cheeky. You deserve an ugly nickname. Oh, Paimon knows. From now on, you'll be known as Tone Deaf Bard.
This search reminds me of a feud I once had with the Fatui. 6 months ago, a thief stole treasure from the East Temple of the Four Winds.
Whoa, what was it? A cup used by Barbados?
No. Although if such a thing existed, it would...
Okay. I guess we are going for tears, if I understood correctly.
Among all the relics they managed to dig up, one particular object was very rare. It was a vial which contained the Animo god's breath.
Relics come in every shape and form, huh?
Anyone with an eye for fine art would like to add this relic to their collection. Once word got out, the Fatui started trying to seek it out as well. They've made tons of counterfeits that can be found everywhere. In response, I just bought everyone I could find, irrespective of its authenticity. We're still at it now. I've bought more than 2,000 fakes to date, and the Fatui are yet to find the real one.
Whoa, you guys are insane. So it means the real one must be out there somewhere on the black market, right? Paimon will give you a discount on them if she finds any, because Paimon's just great like that.
Sure, you can try to find a real one. I'll take what you find, even if they're fake. Once you're done, find me at the winery. I'll trade you a beer for every 20 you find.
What's this? So, is this gonna work? Oh, it really? I guess that's a good thing. Gotcha. This is gonna be too far for walking. I can, I guess, fast travel here. Yep, teleport there, then go unlock another fast travel point. That would be a pretty wise thing to do. As I saw, I should follow this road and eventually stumble upon it. There's some enemies there. Might as well
Bet you
try
can't
to
keep up
kill
with
them.
me. Let it rain.
How about that? Did you like it?
Cool it. This moment will be frozen in time.
And I win. What's this? Why am I glowing so much? Whoa, wrong direction? What's going on? Okay, this is the path. Oh, well, hello there. Oh, they die instantly. I guess they're not ours to kill. Oh, we have that thingy there. Okay, I'm gonna collect that. But how? Oh. What am I? So that's how it works. If I collect this, right? If I collect this and use power, I'm actually gonna be able to fly. That's amazing. Pretty damn amazing. I have to climb over here. There's another one, two that are gonna lead me somewhere. I need to climb here first. Will I make it? I will. There's a chest as well. What's that? What the heck is that? Concept art here. Oh, I didn't collect the butterfly. Thank you.
come a little closer.
What's this? Oh. Does nothing.
You're in for a little shock.
Does nothing. I don't know what this is supposed to do. Yeah, yep. Hurts, doesn't it?
Freeze!
Pain. There's something in the tree, probably some eggs. So what do mushroom? Oh, frog. Catch it. Oh, there are 3 of these, so I have to activate all the ghosts. Probably. Probably. Come on. One down, 2 to go. There's another. And I saw a third one. Okay, he's there. Let's deal with this one first. Great. And now to climb here. What's this, a graveyard? Oh, what? Why can't I enter this
You're
area?
in for a little shock.
Well, how am I... What? What should we do? Well, we worked out how to break the seal barrier with so many monsters around. I was lost in though I am living stone. Okay. Adventure. You had missed the valley flooded by monsters. I never thought I'd encounter another living being that's not a monster. It must be one of my peers, a great adventures that's about running a beast below. Adventurers' soul are made of an ancient battlefield protected by triple seal barriers, which were set up having elemental powers to let their fallen comrades, their graves marked with swords, rest undisturbed. But what should we do? Seal. Location seal which keeps the barrier. Elemental monuments located in the 3 nearby camps. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Just tell me. Oh, so much talking, Jesus, just... Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm supposed to catch that. Can I just shoot it? I guess I can't. Then how am I supposed to do that? Climb somewhere and jump down? No, that's not the one. There's the last one. Jesus, I was making a mistake this whole time.
What's the hurry?
I'm in hurry. Do you have a problem with that? Now this one is going to be much harder to get. I think climbing here is going to help. So I'm going to try. Start. Start. Oh, come on. What am I supposed to do?
This mimic will be frozen in time.
I guess that didn't really help.
Cool it.
How am I supposed to? Am I really supposed to go all the way up and just... It doesn't seem right.
Yep.
Nah.
Cool it.
Guess I'll have to try.
What's the hurry?
I just hope I'm not gonna miss it now that I'm here. There we go. What? Explore and unlock 3 seals. What? Okay, I guess I'll have to climb in order to get that one as well. Alrighty then. Come on, you can do it. There. Where did I see it? Somewhere around here. Okay. And now I guess I'll have to go here. And fight these badasses. No!
I'll race you there.
Dum da da dum. Was that enough for you? Am I gonna find seals here, or I'll have to venture somewhere else? I do hope that this is the place. Dum da dum. There's gonna be a boss here, probably. Though I think I was already here. Oh. Whoa.
Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time.
There's the third one. Where'd you go?
Don't push your luck.
My bad. Cool. Quick break.
Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.
And here I am. Check out the recordings. Are they going well? I guess. Let's move on. How can I actually check out my... Cristo, thank you for the follow, man. I really appreciate it. And welcome. Character archive. No. Maybe here? No. I want to learn what are my combos. Archive. Guess I'll have to look for it. Equipment. Tutorials. Hydro. Hydro is probably a water elemental, which I don't have yet, I guess. Wet environments and hydro attacks can cause beings to become affected by hydro. Okay. When hydro meets other element, it often triggers an elemental reaction. Wet environments and hydro attacks can cause beings to become... Okay, I know that, but... What's the difference here? None. This is cryo. Decreases movement speed, okay? I witnessed that. And this is pyro, okay. So, oh, there we go. Cryo meets hydro, frozen occurs. Frozen beings are rendered immobile, but also become rock hard. Alright. Vaporize. When pyro meets hydro, vaporize occur. The effects of pyro and hydro will dissipate when vaporize occurs. Okay. Vaporize itself does not inflict damage, however, the pyro or hydro attack that triggers vaporize deals increased damage. So if I use fire then water, water is gonna do more damage. I guess I understood it well. When electro meets hydro, electrocharge occurs. Electrocharge continuously deals electro damage until it wears off. Okay. Electricity intermittently arcs of electrocharge beams shocking hydro affected opponents nearby. So when I'm in water, either use cryo, freeze, or passive damage with the electricity. Okay. Electro attacks can be electrified bodies of water. Electrocharged water deals electro damage to all beings in the AoE. There's so much to learn here. When pyro meets electro, overloaded occurs. The resulting explosion deals AoE pyro damage and tears effortlessly through otherwise sturdy objects. So if I make someone on fire and then use electricity, okay. Cryo meets electro. Superconduct occurs. Superconduct deals AoE cryo damage and significantly decreases defense for the affected being. Wait a second. So I use cryo to freeze, then fire to decrease damage defense, and then fire to make it overloaded and deal AoE damage. There's another elemental that I don't know about. Seems like when pyro meets dendro, it triggers burning, which continuously deals. Oh, there's even more. Animal meets certain other elements, it can trigger swirl. Swirl can deal elemental damage, affect being, and generate further elemental. Holy crap, melt. Someone's on fire, then you use ice. Jesus. When Geo comes into contact with hydro, pyro, cryo, electro, elements crystallize will be triggered. Large cryo slime. Oh man. There's much to be learned. The game doesn't stop, surprisingly. Freeze 4 opponents within 2 seconds. Guess I did that. So, let me check that again. Jesus, I already forgot. Archive. My current combo. No, not this. Current combo should be, I guess. Wait, something is changed. Where it is? Not this. Here. So I use fire, then electro, then gravity electro. So I use fire, electro, then freeze. I'm gonna try that. Fire, electro, then freeze. Okay, let's try on him. Fire. No, no, no.
Freeze!
I guess I was too late.
Freeze!
I'm doing something wrong. I don't know what.
Let's spark things up.
Cool it!
I'm not sure. Guess it needs more testing. Can I go in there? I guess not.
Oh, so sorry.
Let it rain.
Wasn't that supposed to be a meltdown? Whatever it's called.
Dodge this!
Explore and unlock Tri-Seal. Where is it? Okay. No, stop it. Jesus. What's the Tri-Seal? I don't get it. What is a Tri-Seal? Guess I'm gonna go to quests. There's a tree electoral tribe surrounding the Sword Center in the Georgia North, the Metis tribe to the south, the Sleeper tribe in the Valley of the East, the Eclipse tribe. The key to breaking the seals on the Sword Cemetery may lie within the encampments. Yeah, sure, but
Come on, let's get moving.
I
We're
don't
not
see
frozen in place after all.
I don't see the actual reason for this because I don't know what I'm supposed to pick up from here. Am I missing something? Was there some kind of arena? Oh, there's some kind of chest. Into the fray. What?
Freeze! Freeze! What's the hurry? What's the hurry? Dodge this! Cool it! Cool it! What's the... This moment will be frozen in time. Wind blade!
Challenge failed. God damn it, this is gonna be too hard. Too hard. Not strong enough.
Freeze!
You're in for a little shock.
Cool it!
Surrender.
Cool it! This moment will be frozen.
No escape!
Cool it!
Don't be such a brute.
I guess I did it. Okay. That's cool. I actually did it. I don't see anything related to the quest I have. I don't know. I mean, I did everything I could over here. So what's the trick? I really don't get it.
Freeze!
You and your annoying shield.
Dodge this!
I don't quite understand. I thought I did everything. Maybe I'm wrong.
Freeze!
Guess I'm gonna go back to story because this is pretty pointless right now. And I need to choose a quest first. What? Meet the girl in the forest. here. I guess I'll... Whoa, 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 don't do this to me. Oh, slow down. I'm gonna follow this path. And there's another... Another fast travel point. Oh, game, come on. Don't do this to me, Prolos. What's that? Oh, look at you. Oh man, my PC is really struggling right now. Can I jump? No, I can't. I can only do this. Ah. Guess I'll have to climb this, even though I don't really like it. Oh, maybe tree. Tree could help. There we go. Where to, my friend? Where to? What? Shouldn't be a windmill.
Yeah, no worries.
Are you serious? I guess it was not. Oh, there it is. There's a chest, there's some fishes. Try and catch some.
Only 300.
Yeah. There's a fast travel point. Game, please. I beg of you. Thank you. Please stop doing that, please. All over there. Yeah, I'm not going right now. Meet the girl in the forest. In the forest. Oh, I need to collect that. No. Jesus, so many lag. Look at this. What? Stop lagging. Oh, someone's hungry.
Shh! Keep it down! I'm hunting! I've always heard about the wide range of ingredients you can find in Mondstadt, and it looks like it's true! No, I'm a chef! A chef on a mission to find rare and exotic ingredients from all corners of the world. My name's Xiang Ling. I'm from Liyue Harbor. And you? Hello, my name's Paimon. Paimon! Why are you looking at me like that? What an exotic creature. Is it edible?
Dig in, yeah.
No, for the last time, Paimon is not emergency food. You seem like good friends. I have a good friend too, called Goba. Isn't that the name of a Liyue snack? Both the snack and my friend have a special place in my heart. Anyway, can you do some hunting for me? There's lots of game around here that would be amazing to cook with. I can't catch anything to save my life, and I don't want to miss out. Sounds like a bit of an ordeal. Don't be like that. Come on, I'll whip you up a tasty snack later. Ooh, you had me a tasty snack. Don't worry, we're the bestest hunters ever. Don't worry about it. Your friend has already given me a response. I don't care how it's done, so long as you bring me back some raw meat. Great! Then I'll leave you to it.
Okay. Is this game teaching us how to hunt? Give 3 chunks of raw meat. Okay, first, yes, I took it. Stop doing that. Where are all those boars? What's that? Firefly. The light animated part of the firefly used for some kind of crafting, I suppose.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Why am I lagging so much? Okay, all those boars disappeared. And I don't know why. Oh, there's one. What? Ah. Huh? I actually did it. So you can hunt it. That's interesting. I guess I already have enough, but I wanted to check out. Oh, I need that. Come on, game, not
Bet
now.
you can't keep up with me.
There we go. Crystal core. Another one. Yep, you're mine. Are there more? Not that I see.
What's the hurry?
Wowee! This is great! Some of it I'll shallow fry, some of it I'll deep fry with mushrooms. Ooh, and I wonder how well it goes with slime condensate. Yay! You have finally come around to my food preferences! Sorry. I got all excited thinking about new recipes. As promised, a tasty snack. Go on, try it. And tell me what you think. Are we your food testers now? Oh gosh, this is delicious. Can you tell us how to make it? Sure. The only thing is I haven't written down the recipe yet. I got it. I'll make another one now so you can watch. I'm sure you'll pick it up straight away. This seems pretty hard to make. It'll take more than that to learn how to make it. And we don't have a frying pan or any condiments. Come on, it's simple. We can fry on a slab of stone and cook using some boar fat. Build a stove from rocks. Use dry grass for kindling, twigs for firewood. Sweet flowers will do for sugar. As for salt, I found a load of rock salt in a cave the other day. There's still plenty left. I just can't help myself when there's a chance to try something new. But I can't exactly bring my whole kitchen with me every time I leave the house, either. Give me a second while I get everything ready.
Hey! What do you think?
What?
This is the boar's natural habitat. You can't hunt them here. You'll send them all running. We hunters know better than to kill the chicken to get at the egg.
Oh, I get it. The freshest, best quality meat comes from free-range boars that grow up in the environment nature intended for them. If they all ran off, it would be a major blow to gastronomy. No, to all mankind. I'm sorry. I got excited and didn't think of the impact we'd have.
You should apologize to Draff. As our leader, he always stresses the importance of respecting the rules of the hunt. I'm afraid he is very upset right now.
I made a mistake, and I should go and apologize. Thanks, guys. I'll cook up some more tasty snacks for you once this is over.
So no recipe
Okay,
yet.
don't worry. Paimon will remember even if you forget. Draff ought to be in Springvale. Let's go!
Too much talking. Too much. I didn't get my recipe. What's that? Cabbage. So, apologize. Sure.
You must be Xiangling.
Sorry, Mr. Draff. This was all my fault.
I heard the whole story. And now that you're here in person...
Ooh, he's gonna let her have it.
Please, help me promote my meat.
Huh?
Sorry if I was a little brash. Let me explain. Springvale has built its reputation on top quality meat products, but this reputation is so far limited to Mondstadt. When I heard that the great maestro Xiangling herself was in Mondstadt, I asked Alan to send you over.
Maestro?
Haven't you heard? She's the one behind Wanmin Restaurant, that one-of-a-kind folk restaurant in Liyue Harbor. Her unique take on cooking ingredients is behind some of the best-loved dishes in all of Liyue. They are very highly rated by travelers, too.
You're too kind. I just try to cook things that are cheap and cheerful.
With a top-notch chef cooking top-notch cuisine with top-notch meat from Springvale, our reputation would spread far and wide.
I don't know. I only ever think about how to make tasty dishes. I never limit myself to specific ingredients, and I don't know the first thing about promoting anything.
You use boar meat all the time anyway, surely. I can't see what the issue is.
The issue is... what would you think if I added a bit of slime condensate?
That's... I mean, couldn't you add something a bit more normal?
There's no such thing as normal ingredients to me. You can turn anything into a delicacy if you cook it in the right way. I will not stand for having my creativity shackled by what ingredients I can and can't use. Food cooked like that is destined to be boring. Period.
Well, since you feel so strongly about it, forget it. But it really is a pity.
You know, we did come to apologize. Couldn't you be a little more flexible? It's one thing to apologize, but it's another thing entirely to change the way I approach cooking. What's that smell? It's gorgeous! Hello. May I have a taste of your delicious cooking?
Sorry, I've taken all the orders I can for the next few days. The earliest I could put you down for is 7 days from now. Is that okay?
Wow, it must be delicious if it's that popular. Yeah, good point. Why does Draff want Xiangling to help when Springvale already has this lady?
Maybe he feels that Mondstadt cuisine can't compete with that of Tevat's biggest business hub, Luya Harbor. But I disagree. I don't think my cooking is at all inferior to anyone else's.
Well then, show me what you got. Maybe I could give you some feedback.
Sorry, but customer feedback like, "Oh, that tasted good," is no use to me. If I wanted feedback, I would ask a professional chef. Hang on. Are you Xiangling?
That's me!
It's really you! Well, I guess you do know what you're doing when it comes to cooking meat, then. As it happens, I have one of today's prime cuts remaining. So tell me, how would you cook this?
That depends on the ratio of fat to meat. With this cut, I would probably roast it over a hot stone with a little salt, some Joyun chili, and Kingston flour.
Ginseng flour? But the melted fat would make the flavor of the flowers 10 times stronger than when eaten raw. It would overpower everything.
I know, that's why it's a garnish. I would never marinate the meat in it. I tried it before. If you baste the petals in oil and then cook them with the right heat and duration, it gets rid of the bitterness completely and leaves you with a lovely crispy topping. Then throw in some Joyun chilies grown at a high altitude where the low humidity and varying temperatures lends them a unique dry heat. The petals absorb the saltiness from the sea salt, the chili spice, and the umami of the tender, freshly grilled steak, while also adding a floral aftertaste.
That's pure overkill. You're going all out on the trimmings and doing no justice to the meat whatsoever. Who wants to eat a roast when you can taste everything except the roast?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Stop arguing! Well, there's only one surefire way out of a cooking dispute. I declare a cook-off!
Suits me. If you can't beat my cooking, it'll show that Draft was clearly wrong about you.
All right. But if I win, you have to use my winning dish to promote Springvale.
And if you lose, you have to add my winning dish to the Wan Min menu. With a caption saying, "This special addition to the Wan Min menu is generously provided by Chef Brooke of Springvale, meat expert."
It's a deal! I'm off to get ingredients. I will see you all. Wait! Wait! Let's try and catch up.